guys, it's Gamer Ahmer here. So of course, with the new house, I had to add some more arcade machines to my video game collection. So these are from Arcade1Up. This is the first that you'll see. So of course, I had to add one of the full-size Arcade1Up machines to my collection, as it's much easier to handle. As you can tell in my last video, my Carnival machine took a turn for the worse during the move. So I'm pretty excited to try out this machine. So let's go ahead and open it up. Just looking at this machine, this one is a special edition from Arcade1Up. They originally had it at Costco for a few $100s, and of course I found this at Gabe's, and this was actually on sale. It was marked for less than $150, so I had to give this one a chance, as this one was on clearance, and for just $100 or so, you can't beat buying these Arcade1Up machines, especially this one where it has 6 games included. So this is the Arcade1Up. It says Atari, includes 6 games. It's a featured cabinet with the Asteroids Deluxe, Gravitar, Major Havoc, Asteroids, Lunar Lander, and Tempest. So this one is pretty awesome, and I'm pretty excited to see how this game actually plays, as I've heard a couple things about this machine in particular, but with a few replacement mods, this machine should be up and running and pretty exact to the arcade feel. So the first gripe that I have, I actually peek through these little handles on the side, which makes it very easy to actually transport this machine. Now, when I look through the hole, I noticed that the box is actually upside down. So for a majority of the time, this arcade machine was actually upside down inside the box, and I'm not sure how that actually impacts the machine. Now, of course, if this was a real arcade machine, that could have did some damage, especially since there's some wear on this part of the box. So other than the box being upside down, let's go ahead and open it up and see how it actually plays out. First glance at the machine. This one is already pre-assembled, so that is a plus. So most of the time when you order these Arcade1Up machines, they have a much smaller box, and of course nothing is put together. So you actually have to put all the pieces together, and in my book, that kind of sucks because you usually end up splitting something by screwing it all together, and sometimes the parts just get a little bit damaged, even if you follow the instructions. So of course this one looks like it's already pre-assembled, and everything just kind of pops right on off. So it looks like it had all of this protective padding in here to go ahead and help the machine. So it's a pretty small machine, but it's designed for those who can't fit full arcade machines in their place. Of course, for me, it took widening the door frames to actually get a couple of the machines in, and one still won't fit. So I'm still trying to figure out how to get the rest of the machines down here without doing too much damage to the actual house and the doorways. So this is perfect size for that. Bottom of this arcade machine, there was an actual part that had this bonus deck protector inside. So this is for this cabinet right here to try and help protect this. And then of course it even comes with this pretty awesome stool that you can go ahead and put together and use to sit down and play this arcade machine. As you can tell, the height doesn't really line up with me, so may have to sit down with this. They also make those Arcade1Up risers, so I may have to get one of those as well to go ahead and lift the machine up. So that might be pretty nice, but for the size versus the price, you can't beat that for having all of these games included. So I'll go ahead and unpack this, get a closer shot of it, and just put everything together and try it on out. So even though this Arcade1Up machine came fully assembled, I actually had to assemble quite a few other things inside this package. So this special deluxe 6-in-1 cabinet actually came with a pretty awesome deck protector. So this is this plastic cover that just goes right on top of this to try and save all of that artwork and the paint on there so that when you play it over time, it doesn't actually rub off or kind of get a little bit messed up. So it's really nice that they included this deck protector. Now you do have to remove the plastic film on both sides of it so that it doesn't kind of cloud up the artwork right there. And it even tells you right on the package to go ahead and remove that. So it fit pretty nicely. All you had to do was remove the 2 screws on this side, the 2 screws on that side. So you will need a screwdriver for that. And then you just go ahead and lay it on top and just add the screws back. And then of course it came with all of these items. So here it has some instructions and this owner's manual, warranty information, and then a gamer stool assembly. So this one actually came with this pretty awesome Arcade1Up stool, and it holds up to 220 pounds. So it's pretty sturdy, and you just had to put these legs on it and the circle support right on the bottom here. So this was pretty cool that they added this so that you can sit down and play this Arcade1Up, because as you'll notice, this is not very tall. Now they do have those Arcade1Up risers, so I may have to get one of those too just to go ahead and boost up this machine a little bit. And I'll go ahead and probably sit down and play this Arcade1Up machine. And then it also comes with this power cable, so all you have to do is just plug it in and play and you're ready to go. So of course, if you sit down in the stool, you actually get a better view of the machine itself. So if they had this riser, this would probably be the perfect size to sit down and actually play the arcade game. So this actually has 6-in-1 games. Now 2 of them actually use this little spinner right here. So Tempest and Major Havoc use that little spinner. And then the rest of the games use these buttons. Now what I noticed when playing this set right here is that this spinner is actually kind of clicky. Now I know a lot of other people have reviewed that, and a lot of people had some concerns and complaints about it. Well, they actually released this replacement spinner by a third-party company, and then Arcade1Up also released one. So I'll actually have to order one of those and see exactly how it plays, as this is just too clicky to go ahead and play. So it does have a little bit of problems with it, but overall I'm pretty excited for this machine. The games are pretty awesome, even though this is emulation instead of the legit arcade machine play. So this is definitely geared towards those who can't fit a huge arcade machine in their house, and those who are just like me and have so many problems with the large arcades, especially trying to get them in my house. So of course that's where my Carnival machine actually took a fall, and of course I can see why a lot of people are actually geared towards these, and these are definitely great for children and families, and really anyone who just loves a cheaper alternative to arcade machines. So I'm really looking forward to playing this a little bit more, getting a new spinner for this machine, but for that price you can't beat it. And I'm really impressed by all of this artwork on this machine itself. So on the front we have these vibrant colors of the 6 games that are included with the Atari logo, and then on the sides here this vinyl is just so awesome looking. It's pretty bright and vibrant colors, and it really looks pretty cool, especially in my game collection. So I'll definitely have to unbox the other Arcade1Up machine that I just recently got for the holidays, and who knows, maybe I'll add a few more to my collection, as they definitely are a little bit less bulky, and it's nice to kind of sit down and have this bright and clean screen right there ready to play with all of these games loaded onto it. So overall I'm pretty impressed by this machine, and I can't wait to just get this little spinner right there fixed, and that should be a pretty simple task to just lift this off, go ahead and install a new spinner. So I'll have to get an update video on that for you guys. But thank you guys for watching, so make sure you guys like and subscribe, go ahead and check out my other videos, and stay tuned for more.